Nick speaking, and welcome to a little update video on my IDIC Seer Council, or IDICBeer Council, as I also like to call them. Getting prepared to paint them. Well, I've come across one thing with these. One good thing about play testing when you're using a lot of magnetising work before you paint them is you get to find the errors. And I did find some errors on this little unit. Basically, originally what I did was put some magnets on the base and then some magnets on the foot. You can see that. There you go. And it works quite well. I mean, they do magnetise there. Got a magnet on the bottom and then on the base, so it's all magnetised. And it works. I mean, I can pick it up, I can move it around. The problem that I've found is when I'm on pieces of terrain, so for example like that, is that it does fall off quite easily, as you can see. And well, especially with a painted metal model, the last thing you want is that falling off, because it will chip quite easily, unlike plastic. So, well, I decided I had to redo these and ultimately use some bigger magnets, well, stronger magnets, but generally the stronger they are, the bigger they are. So what I had to do is put some bigger magnets on there. Hopefully you can see those. And I put some bigger magnets onto the feet. So there you go. And that now sticks on and is pretty safe. That's pretty good. But I did come across another problem after doing this. This was so strong and solid that maintaining this design here, it was basically so top heavy, so it's still fed off here. So I had to come up with a new design for this to stop it from falling off. So what I did is I drilled a hole in there right the way through and then put a magnet on the top, so that now this tube will actually go right the way in and then magnetise, and because it's in the hole it can't actually go anywhere. So that's pretty safe now, so I can do that. There we go. And it's going nowhere, so it's a lot better. I like it on the originals. I still want to maintain this shuriken catapult underneath, just to make it a bit more WYSIWYG. The problem that I had was that without this centre column, I mean, originally this just pushed on, and after I painted it, I was going to just glue it into position. But without that centre column there, it's a bit more awkward, and I found it just didn't really sit flush. It was very difficult to get it to sit on there. So I had to just amend this section slightly. First of all, I cut off these two top pieces that were sticking out, tried to make it a bit flat. But then I found that when I matched the hole up, there was nothing on the back to embrace it against, or brace it against. So I had a look at my bits box, and I found some of those. You can see that. It was in the Razorback Rhino box. There you go. So what I did, I glued that on to the back, to give me like a flat section at the top, so I could actually glue it on. So now, again, I won't glue these on until I paint it, but now it goes on like so, and it's got a nice area to actually glue. So it's going to look like that in the end. I stuck a few extra magnets on, as on the original plan. One at the back there, which means that when I've got the guy with the gun, as opposed to having him like shooting on the side, I can just angle him backwards. So now he's sort of shooting a bit more forward. Works quite well. And if you didn't see the original video, the reason why I glued these, well, not glued them, sorry, magnetised them as opposed to gluing them, was because I wanted to maintain a foot Seer council as well. So they're just basically going to be able to walk as well. You never know what the future may hold. I may want a Seer council on foot. The other thing, of course, is storage, because it's just easier to to store these all separately rather than all glued together. Got my Seer. I haven't changed the Seer stand or anything yet, but this is my Seer. It's a come-on model which I got off of eBay. It's quite nice. She's like a naked or half-naked, well, very Alder-esque. I think it works quite well. She's sort of floating in the air on these, I say, smoke. It's like smoke things. I think it works. She's still got to have her shining spear put on. Don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's going to work, or do you think I should maybe just use a normal Seer, put that on there? Try to distinguish the Seer's anti-grav thing. Just put this little Laudar Wraith piece on. That's it really, so I shall keep you updated. No idea how long it's going to take me to paint these things, but I am looking forward to it. Should be good fun. Okay, well that's it I think for now, and thanks for watching.